much for coming here. Yeah, I'm sorry that I had to push our appointment back, but I had a family emergency come up and I just couldn't make it earlier. But I'm so glad that you could come here. It didn't inconvenience you too much. Okay, good. And you found the place okay? Great. Okay. Like I said, I'm sorry that I had to push the appointment back, and I'm not as put together as I'd like to be. So, I'm just gonna take down a couple details before we get started. So, can you give me your full name and spell it, please? And what date is your wedding? And what time? Can you give me a contact number? Okay, this is your cell. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this notebook right over here, and the way that I like to do these consultations is we're gonna talk about the look that you're hoping for. Most people don't like too bold of a makeup look, but that's totally up to your discretion. So like I said, we'll discuss a few things. We're gonna do one half of your face one way and one half with alternative options, and then we'll see. We're gonna how they work out for you, which one you like better, and then hopefully you'll really like one of the looks. We'll choose that one, and then now we've already got a trial run done. So when it comes to the day of, I'll have already done this look for you once, so it'll be even better. I'm more familiar with your face and what products work for you, what products don't, skin texture, etc. So obviously, since we'll be doing two different looks, I will clean your face for you before you leave. But I'm gonna write down in my notebook here the options that we choose. To start with, I did clean my hands before we got here, but I am gonna just kind of push it in my sleeves a little bit because I don't want my shirt touching your face. So, to start with your base, we can either do a primer or a moisturizer. We're gonna do one half one and one half the other, and then we'll see how you feel about how the foundation goes over it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a pump on the back of my hand. And then, do you mind if I use my fingers? Great. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub it in, and then we're just gonna do this half. And then for the other half, we'll just moisturize. Yeah, I don't like to use anything too heavy. You don't want excessive oil from your moisturizer interfering with the foundation. But since you are doing a fall wedding, I think that you don't have too much to worry about. I'm just gonna wipe my hands. Yeah, it's not gonna be warm, so you're not gonna have your sweat or anything interfering. I think either option will be fine, but we'll just see how you like how the foundation goes over it. So now I have this little cup of makeup brushes here. Yes, this is black like my soul. But this isn't all of them. Like I said, this is just, especially since this is just the consultation, I just pulled a few that I thought I might need. But we're gonna use this flat foundation brush to lay down your base. So I have 4 foundations pulled. You did send in a photo when you applied for this consultation, so I had a general idea of your skin tone, but lighting and such can affect that. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is just turn your head to the side like this, and then we're gonna test on your neck. I'm just gonna do a couple stripes or a stripe of each foundation to see which one is gonna match you better. A lot of people make the mistake of matching like here, but this area gets a lot more sun, and so especially in a dress or anything low cut, your chest and your neck are a lot lighter, and you can end up with that kind of Oompa Loompa face or like a mask effect. So I definitely want to match to the lightest part of your body that'll be showing. Yeah, when you first put it on, it may wash you out a little bit because, like I said, that you are used to the skin being a bit darker. But once we put on blush and bronzer, you'll feel more like yourself. You'll look more alive. Great. Okay, so I have the Maybelline Better Skin and the Maybelline Fit Me. I really like Maybelline foundations for a more cost effective side. And then I have an IT Cosmetics foundation and an Estee Lauder foundation. So we're gonna start with the IT Cosmetics. Just put a little pump of that. Like I said, turn to the side. And then just do a little stripe. And set that to the side. We'll do the 2. This is going to be your Estee Lauder. And right beside that. And now the Better Skin. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. Like an oldie but a goodie. So right there. And then lastly, the Fit Me. Just grab a little bit from the side of the lid, and then the last stripe right there. Okay. Excellent. I am just gonna spritz the brush and wipe it off so that, yeah, just some brush cleaner, so that when it's time to lay the base down, I don't get too much interference or combination of those products. So let's take a look. Do you want to look? Sure. Here's some here. Yeah. So just. Yeah, you can see if you. I think so too. Yeah, the other one is really close. Do you want to? Yeah, sure. Okay, so we'll do one half the Estee Lauder one, and we'll do the other half the Better Skin. And then we'll just see which finish you like better, because you don't have bad skin, so you don't necessarily need full coverage. Okay. So we'll do the Estee Lauder first. Again, I'm just going to pop a little bit on the back of my hand. Pick that up on the brush. So we'll do that on this side. So just go over the forehead, the cheeks, down this side of the nose, the chin. You want to lift your neck up. I do want to make sure we blend down at least a little bit. I tell you don't need a lot, like I said, so I am gonna clean the brush again so that there's no mixing. Yeah, as long as you don't soak the brush, it's super easy to just wipe off and then move on to your next product so that you don't have to have, you know, a bunch of brushes out to do the same concept. So now we're going to take the better skin. Again, just pop a little bit on the back of my hand. And we're going to do this side. So the forehead. I'm just going to kind of blur them in the middle. Over the nose, just kind of blend them together. Get around the crevice. Right. And then down the neck, down the neck, down the neck. Okay, and again. I'm also going to spritz the back of my hand. Just wipe that clean as well. Risk getting foundation hand all over you. So I'll just pop that brush back in its holder. And now we'll move on and we'll let those settle. We'll see how the finish is, see if they oxidize on you, because that could definitely be a problem depending on how they react with your skin, with the moisturizer. We'll powder, and I did pull 2 powder options. So I pulled my Estee Lauder powder. This provides a little extra coverage. It's a little more matte, like a hard matte. And then I pulled the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder. This is not so much coverage, or it is a color, but it doesn't change the look that much. And it does powder you down, but it doesn't give you a cakey finish. It's very soft, light. It has almost a buttery texture. So we will just use the Estee Lauder with its accompanying foundation. I have a big powder brush. So just pick up some of that. And then powder you down. Close your eyes, I'll just run over there too. Perfect. And a spritz and a brush. And then we'll dip into this to powder down the other side. This, a lot is usually in here, but I usually just use the excess in the lid, or I tap out just a touch into the lid. Swirl my brush around. And then powder down the other side. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we'll really give those a chance to settle in and see what we think. So I think we could go ahead and finish the rest of the face before we do the eyes, so that once we're working on the eyes, you kind of have a complete look already in place, because eyes can be really hard to judge until the rest of the face is done. So is that okay with you? Great. Let's go ahead and do your bronzer. Now, for photography, the day of, your bronzer will be a little heavier because photography can really wash you out. But for today, we'll keep it soft. I pulled my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Powder Bronzer in light, and the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer also in light, because you are rather... Okay, so just pick a new brush for that. But this angled brush I think will be good. You have a rather slender, beautiful face, so I don't want to take up too much room with a huge brush. We'll start with the Estee Lauder bronzer. Which side would you like it to go on? Yeah, let's swap it up. We'll put this over here on the other side. Okay, so just turn for this one. Good. Just bronze the hollows of your cheeks, the forehead a little bit, down the jawline, just a little. Like I said, this is a light bronzer, so we don't have to worry about getting too carried away. And clean, and then we'll dip into the other one. The forehead again, and then down the jaw. Yes. So now let me spritz. Wipe the brush clean. We'll pop that back in here. Actually, let's take a small fan brush and dust your nose a little bit. Just for cohesiveness. Okay. Just the smallest bit. Yeah, it's not that noticeable. It just makes me feel better. And now blush. It is still quite fluffy, but a considerable amount smaller than the last one. So, I like the blush to be very feathered. I don't want it to be too concentrated or clowny. So, for blush options, I have this really gorgeous, if I can open it. Yeah, you see, like a iridescent, glowy peach. And then this package, I also have this blush palette. So we have a nice peach, a kind of a hot pink, a berry, and then more of a red. And this one has some reflect, and this one's matte. So, what do you think? I do. Okay, I like the peach. I think peach is very natural. It won't look gaudy. Red is a bit much for a wedding. We could do the pink if we did it very softly, but with your complexion, I think peach is a good idea. So, how about we do the matte peach on one side and the glowy peach, and you can decide which one you like better. Awesome. So, do the shimmery peach over here. And I like to focus it towards the back of the cheekbone as more of a flush. Yeah, instead of down here. So, that. Wipe it off. And now I'm going to pick up that matte peach. Turn your face for me. Excellent. And then just clean that off again. Yeah, I think this was, like I said, it's very neutral look. It'll be good no matter what color scheme you went for. I'm assuming your dress is white. Right. You know, that is the assumption, but it's not always true. I've done a lot of different types of weddings. Some people pick themes, some people just like color, or a lot of times they'll wear like a sash under the bust area. So you do have to consider that as well. Okay. So now we'll do your highlighter. I have a Smashbox palette and a Wet n Wild. I know this is drugstore, but do not count it out. It does not play. It's very reflective. So again, this will just be personal preference, how you want your photos to look, whether you'd like to kind of glow from within, or whether you want be dripping. We'll pick up this little fan brush. So I'll just pick up these and pop them on this cheekbone. This is the Smashbox palette. Above the eyebrow. And then swipe that off. Pick up some of this. Yeah, it's almost a peachy color as well, so it'll go well with the blush, and it's so reflective. So we'll pop that over here. And that eyebrow. Great. Alright, so that's most of your face complete. So I'm going to hand you back this mirror, and you just let me know, take a look, which one's you're favoring more. So there you go. Yep, look as long as you want. Get my notebook back out. So what are you thinking? Let's see, base. Which foundation are you liking more? Okay. I like that side as well. Yeah. And then which bronzer? I agree, I do like that side. The base better, but I think the other bronzer for sure. I'm glad we agree. Obviously I'll do whatever you want, but I do hate to think that I'm putting something out there that I'm not. I don't stand behind 100%, but it's your day, so. Alright, so, and what about the blush? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then the highlighter, what are you thinking? Yeah. No, I totally get it. So I'll just write that down. Okay. So set this down with the rest, and we'll write those decisions down too. Just want to go ahead and get the feelings on the base. Okay. So eyebrows. We can do a cream product, but it's not my favorite. I think it kind of provides a harsh look. So I pulled a pencil and a powder. So we'll just do one and one, and then we'll see what you like, okay? Yeah, you know what we're doing right now. So I'm just gonna brush it out. I'll just brush both of them out actually, since I've got the spoolie out. I'm just gonna do light strokes. You have great brows, so I don't want to harshen them up. I just want to fill in any sparseness. You're lucky. They're very nice. They have a nice shape. So now, get the powder. Get a brush. Pick up some product. Just fill in over here. again. I don't need to do too much. I am gonna go back through and just brush them down again. Keep it all in place. Great. Okay. I think they look really good, but do you want to go ahead and take a look? Yeah, we can go ahead and do that right now before we move on to the eyes. Go ahead. Just right down. Yeah, and on the day of, I will use a clear eyebrow gel to set them in place. Okay, yeah. Do you like the color? Okay, so what color did I grab? Tell me what your wedding colors are, or just, I don't want to clash, like I said, most people don't like a lot of excessive eye makeup, but some people do, so maybe we'll start there. What kind of look are you thinking? Really classic and subtle, or do you want color involved? Yeah, so I pulled, obviously, I have a ton of eyeshadow, but I just pulled these two little palettes. Actually, I have three here. So, but these two are, they're small, so they're easy to travel with, but they pack a lot. So this one looks like this. It does have this purple, but other than that, it's pretty subtle. And then, because it is a fall wedding, I did pick up this palette that has a lot of beautiful warm tones, just in case. Okay. Alright, well, let's maybe just do a look with both palettes. Nothing too crazy, but maybe a pop of color. Maybe we'll keep the eyes really subtle, but we'll use the color in the palette to kind of line either your lash line or the underneath for just a little. Okay, sounds good. So for your crease color, they both have, like a warmish brown color, so we'll start with that. And I'm just gonna tap off the excess because I don't want to pack too much punch in one go. Okay, so close your eyes for me. Yeah. We'll keep it real simple. We will define the crease. Maybe do a shimmer and deepen up the outer corner just a touch. Very classic. Okay, that's good. Clean that crease brush off. Now I'm going to take a flat shader to lay down your lid color. Let's go in with this kind of light gold. And then I do have a small definer brush. I'm going to tap into this brown and just lightly deepen up that outer V. Yeah. Just blend those two together. Now I'm going to tap off that lid brush and then just highlight under the brow bone with this kind of bone color. It just gives a little lift. So I'm gonna, where's my spray? There it is. Just clean these two off. Now I will grab a flat. If I can find it, I will. There we go. A flat push and wiggle brush, a flat liner brush, and we're gonna dip into this really pretty berry color. And do you think you'd like it as a top line or at the bottom? Okay. Yeah. We're not gonna blow it out. It's gonna be very close to the lash line. It will be very subtle. Cool. Just push and wiggle. Wiggle. And just a little sweeping to blur the slightest. And now I will clean that off. And we will do the other eye. So that was the warm. So for this one, again, we'll use a brownish shade for your crease. Probably this light champagne for the lid. This deeper color to darken up the outer corner. And then we'll put a touch of purple on the lash line, just that tiniest little bit. Okay. Pick up my crease brush again. Go in here. I think this one's a good one. There's a little hair. Blend just a little more. Yeah, you want it to be very feathered. Great. Now I'm going to pick up that shimmery shade. Pop that on the mobile lid. And now we're going to deepen up that outer V. The darker color. Great. Now I'm going to just go back in with that lid brush and blend them together a little bit. Okay. Now I will clean them off. Really quickly pop these back in there. Now we're going to pick up some of that purple shade on our flat brush. Just a little. Just a little. And we're going to push and wiggle. Push and wiggle. And slide. Yeah. Actually, sorry, I'll wipe that off. I think they both look really good. They both really suit your eye color, so it's definitely up to you. Go ahead and pick your mirror up. Take a peek. Yeah, so we have the purple, the pop of purple was the golden hour, and the more warm one was the ablaze palette. So which one are you thinking? Do you like more? And we can change any details you want. Make it more subtle, less subtle. It's up to you. Okay. I agree, they both look good, but that one really suits you. Mascara. So I pulled a more subtle mascara and then a more voluminous mascara. And obviously, if the day of you do want to do false lashes, that's something we can do. But I still always put this on anyway, so okay. So just look up. Great. And now, yeah, this is a bit of a wetter formula, so don't blink too much. some subtle falsies can really elevate your look, and it is your wedding day, so we can definitely do that. But I do still want you to choose because I will still be applying mascara the day of to blend. So the last thing we need to decide is your lip color. So I have pulled a few lip liners, a few liquid lips in a more neutral palette. A lot of people don't tend to go super bold on the lips, but I did pull one red just in case. So I'm just gonna swatch these on the back of my hand because obviously you don't have an infinite amount of lips. So I'm gonna do a swatch of this lip liner. This is the Willow lip liner. And I'm gonna do a swatch of the Chestnut. I'm gonna do a swatch of this liquid lip and Give Me Mocha. Kind of a brick red, but we could do a more classic blue toned red if you'd like. And then I'm going to do a swatch also of a lip gloss option. It's so pretty, so I always show this one off. Okay, so what do you think? Yeah. So obviously the red is beautiful, but it is a very particular look. They have this kind of rosy, like a more brown shade, and then like a true nude. And we could do half and half. That's no problem. That's fine. So we'll do the liner on this half. Rub it for me. Liquid lip on the other half. So just there. Rub that again. They both look good, but go ahead and take a look. Yeah, we can definitely gloss them if that's what you want. With or without gloss? Alrighty. I think that's it. How are you feeling? That's a lot of decisions. Yeah. Do you feel comfortable with what you chose? You can take a couple days, think about it, take some selfies before we take the makeup off if you want. I don't know, you may have other consultations planned. So that's fine. Go ahead and take your selfies if that's what you want to do. You done? Great. So right now I'm gonna take this Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melting Balm. It's totally eye safe, so don't worry. Looks like that. It's just like a subtle green color. It doesn't take much, just a little. Get some, rub it between my fingers. And then we're gonna just massage it all over. Down like that. Now I'm gonna pick up my water spray and we're gonna wet the face. So keep your eyes closed. Perfect. And now I have another washcloth that's been sitting over here on the side. gonna take it and wash that all away. Spritz you again. Just to make sure we get everything really good. Great. Okay. Good. I'm so glad. So, like I said, I hope you liked your looks. I hope to hear from you when you made your decision, okay? You can text me. Okay, well, if you decide to go with me, I'll see you in a couple months. Congratulations.